Do you know why Marvel Rivals gave Human Torch a Future Foundation skin? Even though he was technically dead when Future Foundation was founded, could it be a design NetEase came up with just for fun?
Yeah, boy.
Meanwhile, the Weapon X skin has been getting backlash from Marvel Rivals fans for being a little too covered up.
Boring.
Moon Knight also got himself a crazy badass look when he took on the power of the Phoenix Force. Kinda like what happened to Emma Frost in the Avengers vs. X-Men event back in 2012. We're breaking all of this down in today's video from the Lagfather. So without wasting any more time, let's check it out. The design of the Future Foundation skin is based on the suits worn by the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man in FF number 1, released in March 2011. According to the events of the 2 issues before that, Fantastic Four number 587 and number 588, Human Torch sacrificed himself to save the Baxter building from Annihilus's devastating annihilation wave, leading to the breakup of the Fantastic Four. Afterward, Mr. Fantastic formed a new team called the Future Foundation, bringing together young geniuses like Spider-Man, Valeria Richards' Dragon Man, and others to tackle humanity's most urgent problems. Later on, after defeating the Mad Celestials, Mr. Fantastic introduced a secondary headquarters and gave the team new uniforms featuring a black and white color scheme as the official look of the Future Foundation. The suits were made from a fictional, highly advanced material called unstable molecules, which can adapt its shape, structure, and properties to match the wearer's abilities and the situation they're in. In the game, while the Future Foundation skin keeps the iconic white color scheme, it's been updated with added details like glowing trim and holographic honeycomb patterns, giving it a sleek, modern look with strong cyberfuturistic and sci-fi vibes. In my personal opinion, the skins for Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, and Spider-Man all look way cooler and more badass than their comic book versions. As for Invisible Woman's skin though, I feel like it's a bit too over the top. The weirdest part has to be those bulky shoulder and upper arm pieces. On top of that, I'm not a fan of her short, slicked back, masculine hairstyle either. So for my ranking, Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, and Spider-Man are easily S tier, while Invisible Woman drops all the way down to D tier. Like I mentioned earlier, the whole reason the Future Foundation was created was because of Human Torch's death. So why does Human Torch have a Future Foundation skin in Marvel Rivals? Is it just a custom design made up by the game? Like Magneto's binary sword skin, the answer is no. His outfit in the game is actually based on a real suit from the comics, specifically from Daken, Dark Wolverine number 22. This comic takes place after Human Torch returned from the Negative Zone and rejoined the team under the Future Foundation name, following his apparent death in Fantastic for number 587 and number 588. And honestly, the skin in the game looks just as good as the other 2 guys on the team. Solid S tier. According to Marvel Comics Presents number 79, published in 1988, at some point before leaving Canada, Wolverine was captured and brainwashed by a ruthless group working for the Weapon X program. Their goal was to turn him into a brutal, unstoppable killing machine. These monsters didn't just sedate him with powerful drugs and hook him up to a bunch of machines. They also infused his bones with adamantium. On top of that, they forced him to fight wolves, bears, and panthers to test his strength, and made him sleep out in the freezing snow to see how tough he really was. In the end, Wolverine completely snapped and slaughtered everyone in the facility after they forced him to wipe out the entire town of Roanoke as a twisted test of his abilities. Right after escaping the lab, Wolverine stumbled upon a family being attacked by a pack of wolves. In that moment, he stepped in to protect them and then quietly disappeared into the night. Inspired by this dark chapter of his life, Marvel Rivals recreated Wolverine's look from that era, a hulking, shirtless figure covered in wires, implants, and experimental machinery. The skin actually looks pretty damn good. But honestly, I feel like if they went full comic accurate and had Wolverine rocking no pants, it would have captured that wild, out-of-control, lab experiment vibe way better. Having him in shorts like in the game feels a bit too safe.
Boring.
And it's not just me, a lot of fans think the same thing. For now, I'll leave it at a tier. The day the devs finally let Wolverine lose the shorts is the day I bump him up. The Phoenix Knight skin for Moon Knight is inspired by the Enter the Phoenix storyline. According to the comic, Moon Knight actually became a host for the Phoenix Force, a cosmic, godlike entity representing both destruction and rebirth. During that time, he transformed into Phoenix Knight, taking on a blazing, fiery form with immense cosmic power. However, the actual design of this skin in the game is pretty different from the comic version. It feels like Marvel Rivals just took inspiration from that storyline and created their own take on it, rather than sticking to the original outfit. And honestly, I think that was a brilliant move by the devs because the original costume, it looked straight up terrible. But man, leave it to these Chinese dev wizards to work their magic and turn it into something completely different, sharper, cooler, and absolutely badass. It's honestly perfect. A solid 10 out of 10, S+ tire, no question. At the moment, the official look of Magik's Hellfire Gala skin and Marvel Rivals hasn't been revealed yet. According to some unofficial sources, Magik's Hellfire Gala skin will feature a black color scheme with sharp, spiked details to match her fierce limbo warrior style, similar to the outfit she wore in the X-Men Hellfire Gala 2022 event, designed by artist Russell Dauterman. On top of that, developer Danny Koo once shared concept art for Magik's Magical Wasteland costume on Twitter as well. Even though it hasn't been officially confirmed as an upcoming skin, the fan response has been super positive.
That's pretty good.
Surprisingly, Danny Koo even replied with a cheeky, "Oh, you guys like that?" So yeah, there's a pretty good chance this skin will show up in the future. That said, to be honest, neither of Magik's skins are really my thing. So for my ranking, I'm gonna leave them both in C tier. According to Art Vision Volume 3, the design for Thor's Hellfire Gala skin is a blend of his look from the cover of Thor Annual, illustrated by David Marquez, and the creative vision of Netius's own art team. Both versions of Thor keep the iconic blue and white color scheme and the signature white belt, but they differ noticeably in style. In the comic, Thor has a more minimalistic, divine, and regal appearance, complete with a flowing cape and a commanding staff, capturing that classic Norse mythology vibe. On the other hand, the Hellfire Gala Thor skin in the game's concept art is far more elaborate and extravagant. It features detailed gold armor, oversized shoulder pieces, and a pristine white gala cape, perfectly capturing the superhero red carpet spirit of the Hellfire Gala event, highlighting both elegance and showmanship. With that insane level of style and god tier drip, I'm putting Thor's skin at a solid S+ tier. The Ultimate Wind Rider skin for Storm is inspired by her appearance. In Ultimate Black Panther No. 2, released in 2024. The backstory behind this skin comes from the Earth-6 160 universe, where the entire planet is ruled by the Maker's secret council, and Africa is controlled by two Egyptian gods, Khonshu and Ra. During this time, Black Panther and the forces of Wakanda bravely rose up to fight against the Moon Knight army sent by the gods. A prophet foretold that Black Panther's destiny was to unite with the Woman of the Light, and that she would give birth to the long-awaited heir of Wakanda. That woman is none other than Storm, also known as Aurora Monroe. Compared to the original comic version, Storm's outfit in the game looks a lot more modern and edgy, featuring a black armored jacket with sharp, raised shoulders and a bold gold belt. It still keeps a few of her signature details though, like the white braided hair, multicolored thigh wrap, and lightning bolt emblem. It's decent, nothing too groundbreaking. I'm giving it a solid B tier. And that's all the cool facts about the skins from Marvel Rivals Season 2.5, brought to you by the Lagfather. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show some love. Also, if you know any other fun facts I might have missed, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Alright, that's it for now. Bye bye.